Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on. All set to take the stage in front of their loyal fans. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Brown. Horford dishes to Tatum. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And in the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning the championship.
Now here's Morant. Here's the 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Over in the corner, Williams. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Outside, Tatum. Jacks up a 3. That shot off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Morant right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Robert Williams.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
He hits both from the strike.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And something that gets overlooked is how good of a passer Steven Adams is.
You're totally right, G.A. He's gotten much better with his vision. Knows how to find cutters and open guys out of the high post. Plus, he's skilled at throwing those full-court touchdown passes.
And stolen by Tatum. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. With the drive. Can't get it to fall.
full-blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Bain passes to Adams. Bain with it, guarded by Horford. It's up a three. A rebound by the Celtics. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Here's Morant. He has 5. Hit the crossover and finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Here's Brown. Takes it inside. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
How about Tatum there, using his muscle, easily absorbing the contact and still able to knock down the shot.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That's good from Morant. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. Yeah, easy call.
Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Now here's Brown. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. On the wing, Brooks. A 3-pointer off the mark. Brown against Morant. Here's Tatum. No good on the shot. Adams, some nice D. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Morant with it, and it's Horford picking him up, and Tatum pulls it down.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Boston. Here's Morant, and he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Yep, that one goes in there.
Nice job by Desmond Bain showing the quickness to stop and pop.
Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, Smitty. He plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best. Explosive leaping. Allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Morant scanning the floor. Inside, Bain. Some solid defense from Brown. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. Outside, Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
Outside, Bain. Back to Brooks. Passes to Morant. Brooks outside. And stolen by Tatum. A finish. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
And how about the quick hands there by Tatum? Terrific anticipation as he comes up with that steal and able to convert that defense into offense.
Bain passes to Morant. Ball's knocked loose. Celtics trail by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Adams dishes to Morant. Second shot opportunity, and it's Adams getting it to go.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Tatum against Brooks. Now here's Smart. Defense right on him. Kicks to Williams. All alone. He doesn't hit that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bain passes to Jackson. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Tatum. Now the dish to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Up top, Tatum. Brooks covering. Tatum kicks to Horford. Horford with the screen on Morant. Smart passes to Horford. And the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum. The feed to Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Outside, Dane. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brooks. And stolen by Williams. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tatum finds Smart, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Boston now. They trail by 7. Tatum against Brooks. Releases from 15, off the left rim and out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Out to Morant. Over Smart. No good on the last second attempt there.
Incredible defender.
And so it's Memphis, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Boston. Gallinari is out there with Williams. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Derek White. And it's Cornet in at the center.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
White the pass to Cornet. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating D on that possession.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Just 4 to shoot. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from White.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
They set the pick. Conchar, the pass to Aldama. Some solid defense from Gallinari.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Outside Williams. Pass to Gallinari. On deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jones finds Clark. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Misses in close. Celtics trail by 5. White dishes to Williams. That 3 off the mark. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. There's the pass to Cornet. Back to White. Pass to Cornet. Out to White. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
Memphis leading by 5. on the wing, Jones. Light covering. Jones, the pass to Williams. Trying to find Jones. He gets it to him. Williams inside. White's there. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. Taken away by Williams. Taken away by Williams. Here's Conchar. He's guarded by Brogdon. Outside Williams. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's White. Aldama with the rebound. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Conchar, good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Conchar's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies. And here is Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. Over in the corner, Williams. Gallinari passes to Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Cornette. He's covered by Clark. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Morant outside. Bane with the screen on Tatum. Morant kicks to Bane. Nailed from three-point land. Bane's got 8 points.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Grizzlies lead by 14. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Outside, Bane. Jackson kicks to Bane. Morant passes to Brooks from 6 away. Again, Memphis.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Pulls it from 20. It's tipped. Brooks outside. The big dunk at the end of the break.
This is where Jackson's anticipation skills come in, turning them over and then igniting the fast break.
Tatum against Brooks. Tatum passes to Brown. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Morant outside. The tray. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Morant. Outside Tatum. Oh!
Yes!
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Now Morant. To the middle. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Driving in. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about Tatum there with the finish with some authority above the rim?
Stolen by Smart. Williams. And Williams is right there.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Payne for three. Here's Adams to the paint. And Morant throws it down.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Brooks against Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
And then Brown with the dunk.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Payne against Brown. Shot, high post. No good on that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And Brown drops them both. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots it up. And Boston with the rebound.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
Brown finds Tatum. Boston again missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Brown against Brooks. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Williams kicks to Tatum. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Brooks outside. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Steve.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you. And as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward position.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Now Tatum. On the take, and Gobert with a block. And he's able to get it back. Tatum can't hit. Now here's Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. From deep. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. Another shot. An easy 2 on the layup.
And Brown is just so physically imposing. I mean, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
Russell to pass to Edwards. Here's Prince. And here's Russell to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're able to recover. Edwards for 3. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. To the inside. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Tatum. Smart for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Outside, Brown. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Uses the glass on the layup. Edwards got his second basket of the game.
Boy, you like to see Edwards doing work on the glass, hitting the boards there, using his strength and athleticism to extend plays.
Brown passes to Smart. Pass to Horford.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brown against Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% 3, and 80% free. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Left side, Brown. Puts the move on. And the jam by Brown. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Brown with the steal. Inside, Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game.
just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Russell, looking for his first basket still in this one. Prince can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Up top, Tatum, guarded by Edwards. And finished off by Tatum.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Russell finds Towns. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Edwards. Boston with a rebound.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
Horford for three. No luck on that one. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They're If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Edwards. Oh, deflected. Here's Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got his first basket.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Williams in the post, defended by Gobert. Brown passes to Smart. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves trail. Prince on the attack. Pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Back to Towns. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
And Boston calls time here. Well, the Celtics shooting 46%, a decent average so far. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Brent?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Here's Brown. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Smart outside. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Russell finds Edwards with his first shot attempt. Towns with the ball. Picked by Gobert. Towns into the lane. Well, Clark, you've got your good players in the league, but then there's that group that is in that elite category. What type of player commands that kind of respect?
Well, I think it's a guy who shows up every day but produces at a high level. I think you probably tip your hat to scores in that case, but there's a lot of respect and cachet given to outstanding defenders. Anybody that's excellent consistently, I think, gets a level of respect that's special.
Brown with it. Russell covering. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Horford for 3.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of talent, allowing them to clamp down on the shooting.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Here's Brent. Horford covering. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And a good call. Towns, one of the best in the league with the catch and flush. Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Now here's Edwards. Give him 8. To the middle. Horford with a steal. Left side Tatum. Smart outside. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And here's Minnesota now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Brown against Edwards. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Now Towns. Outside Russell. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown against Edwards. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Outside Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rebound Boston.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Tatum from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Towns with the creativity and explosiveness.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. And a pretty tightly contested game. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Timberwolves 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. We've got Jordan McLaughlin. McDaniels out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's White. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that'll be Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Noel. To the paint. A slam dunk by Reed.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Outside White. Brogdon with the ball.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Brogdon drives in. Oh, and Reed with a block. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. Outside White. 4 on the clock. Pass to Gallinari. Tries it from 16. Anderson pulls it down.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to Noel. Anderson with a screen. Noel drives in. Second chance shot. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by White. Here's Reed. It's stolen by Brogdon. Oh, there's the alley. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Williams. Reed, a screen on Brogdon. Here's McLaughlin. Got a hand on it. Now Brogdon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Right side, Gallinari. Pass to Cornet. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota will come the other way. Inside. Here's Noel. Here he goes. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's White. To the middle. Here's Cornet. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Gallinari. Into the lane. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Outside McDaniels. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Anderson. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Now here's Brown. He's got 5. Smart outside. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
And Boston calls time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Good. Tatum's got 9 points.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Outside Edwards. The rebound, Celtics. Outside Tatum. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
They get it back.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in it to one. That's the Boston Five. Pass to Horford. Now here's Williams. And here's Brown for three. On the wing, Tatum. To take the lead. And so he draws them, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signals. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People now, but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He just wanted his players to get a breather and to remind them, stick with the game plan. He wants them to stay patient and run their plays, even if they have to go deep into the shot clock. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And he got the hand at a game this close. They're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's
The previous play is under
a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
They throw good. Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Fires from deep. Knocks down the triple.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Russell to pass to Towns. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And for Boston, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Tatum passes to Smart. Left side, Brown. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Brown against Edwards. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Brown inside, guarded by Edwards. Horford passes to Williams. Here's Brown. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
Anthony Edwards, second personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Tatum.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a wall.
Towns passes to Russell. Back to Towns. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Here's Prince.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Edwards. To the inside. Horford with a steal. Smart with the ball. Russell covering. Jumps up. And finished off by Tatum.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Edwards against Horford. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Now here's Russell. He's closely guarded. Prince with the bucket.
There you have it. Prince stepping up big time. This guy played all 4 years in college, and you see evidence of that confidence and maturity there.
Oh, Tatum slams it home. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
To the wing on the left. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Outside, Brown. Now Horford. Right side, Brown. Out to Horford. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Pass to Towns. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Good on the first. And that brings it within 2 here.
Yeah, coach has to love that it's Tatum at the line. He's such a clutch performer. Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2.
If you're a point guard like Russell, you handle the ball a lot in close games, so you better knock down your free throw.
Delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the 3-point lead.
And the Celtics call time here. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Tatum, and he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that brings him within 2 here.
The potential that Tatum still possesses to get better is quite scary. I mean, this guy has done an awful lot in a very short time. He's a versatile forward with tremendous skills and a work ethic to match.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots. And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Tatum nails both of them. And Minnesota calls time here. They're in front by 1. 1 second left in the fourth. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Morant drives in. Outside, Bane. On the wing, Brooks. 5 to shoot. Bane kicks to Jackson. No good that time. Towns with the defensive effort.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
A three-pointer is right on target.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Bane passes to Adams. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now Russell. Out to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how How does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's Edwards, and the rejection by Jackson. Towns wide open. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Now here's Horens, and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside, Towns. Drives to the hoop, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Jackson kicks to Brooks. Some nice passing there by Memphis. The three from Morant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
A tough cover in there. Jackson Jr. can post you, he can face you up, he can finish with either hand.
And it's tied up with that one.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Edwards against Spain. Towns for 3. Prince the pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant kicks to Bain. And it's off the back rim. No good. Edwards drives in and finished off by Edwards.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
Now here's Morant for 3. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards dishes to Russell. Right side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Brooks the pass to Morant. He dishes it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And finished off by Edwards.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Russell passes to Prince. Out to Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 12.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Anthony. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota. Timberwolves leading by 5. On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. Now Brooks after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Brooks kicks to Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now here's Towns. 6 points for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Pass to Brooks. Morant kicks to Brooks. Takes a three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one is on Towns.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Now here's Morant. He's got 9. Back to Bain. And finished up by Morant.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
Up top, Russell. Guarded by Morant. Stolen by Jackson. And a wide open look for Bain. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Edwards drives in, and the rejection by Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting here about 46% for the game. Bain looking around. Pass to Brooks. Morant with it. Memphis moving it around. Brooks against Prince. Here's Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
The effort level of the Grizzlies, RJ, can be an equalizer against some teams.
Yes, the talent and experience can only take you so far, but Memphis, these boys will outwork you. And in some ways, it's not fair because their energy at times just seems unmatchable.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Here's Towns. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 8 points.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Prince finds Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. 1:11 left in the first half of basketball. Knocks it loose. Edwards passes to Russell. Clock at 4. And here Grizzlies on a fast break. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. And that one is good. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on you.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Towns dishes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. Lock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit. Outside Bain. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That one misses. Left side, Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Morant. Ooh, what a slam!
Oh, my.
What a slam!
Gracious.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he...
All right, thank you, David. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Reed. McDaniels is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the 2 spot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside, Jones to the left wing. Passes it to Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on.
Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Jones. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Noel. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. At the elbow, Jones. Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to McDaniels. And there's a whistle. That goes on John Conchar. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Noel. 5 to shoot. It's Clark with the rebound. Grizzlies have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game.
First team foul.
Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day. So tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set. KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Noel passes to McLaughlin. The dish now to Anderson. And Reed has it in the corner. Cranes the three-pointer. Reeves got his first 3 points of the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Over to the left wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Kicks it to Clark. Here's Williams. The shot missing. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of PJ Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
2 minutes.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson inside, working on Jones. Here's McLaughlin. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark, the pass to Concho. Back to Clark. Outside, Jones. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota leading by 8. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. To the inside, Reed. He can't get that one to fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Concho. Here's Aldama. Back to Jones. Pass to Aldama. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. McLaughlin, the pass to Noel. Out left to the wing. No one near him. That one a little long.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota leading by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves have shot just one free throw early. 1 for 1 in the game. And McDaniels drops them both. 12 seconds left in the third. Morant with it. Outside, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Now here's McDaniels. He kicks it to Russell. Back to McDaniel. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Edwards passes to Gobert. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And it's 9 points for Rudy Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. Morant against Russell. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Grant. Towns with the defensive effort.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Russell against Morant. Russell kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the rejection by Towns. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Bain.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Bain finds Adams. Back to Bain. To the paint. Towns with the steal. And it's Prince penetrating. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Gobert is so well set up there. All he's got to do is elevate above the D and take that one home.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Outside, Towns. And it's Morant with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. They trail by 11. Adams, the pass to Bain. From deep. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Outside, Edwards. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
It's stolen by Gobert. Adams against Russell. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
starting opening.
And looking at how these two teams play, it should be a physical one tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Morant. Takes it inside.
And then Morant with the jam. Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. After the basket by Boston, Morant.
And then Morant with the jam! The quick feed of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Brooks against Tatum. Out to the right wing. Horford finds Smart. Here's Williams. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Memphis ball.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Outside Bain. Here's Morant. Boston with a rebound.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
And here's Brown for 3. Pure from three-point range.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Grizzlies. 5 on the clock. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Brown with it. He's picked up by Bain. And finished off by Tatum.
Well, we'll see Jason Tatum rise above the defense and lead, no doubt.
And the Grizzlies call time here.
What the teacher makes some noise.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
For Celtics Entertainment.
Outside Morant, pass to Bain, and the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Morant. Jacks up with 3. Here's Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brown inside, pounded by Morant. Here's Williams. And Morant clears the board. Memphis trailing here. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 6. Pass to Smart. Driving inside. And that one good.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8 points now. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Jackson outside. Right side Morant. Tatum with a steal. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Brown passes to Horford. The kick to Tatum. And here's Brown for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Will it go? And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment.
And your Celtics, you team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Brown can't hit. Memphis shooting only 42%. Outside for Morant. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 13.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Tatum. Smart up top. Back to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smart against Morant. They get it back. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Payne against Brown. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside for Brooks. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting three-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And to me, that's all started by the defense of Al Horford. This guy anticipates on the defensive end as well as anyone in the NBA.
Memphis calls timeout.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Payne with a screen on Smart. Outside for Brooks. The 3 from Payne. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Pass to Adams. Now here's Bane. 4-3. Smart grabs the miss. Outside Tatum. Takes a three. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Ja Morant, 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. 1:51 left in the first half. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Pass to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Oh, Adams with the block.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Here's Morant. Oh, okay then.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Brown finds Smart. And here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Brown. Guarded by Bane. 4 on the clock. Brown can't hit. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Now Adams. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Now Bane. It's stolen by Tatum. Left side, Brown. Outside Tatum. Horford inside. Adams is there. And Horford gets it to go.
Well, you love Horford pounding the offensive glass. Extra possessions, so many opportunities for your team.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Morant, the pass to Bane. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bane's got 7 points here in the quarter. To the middle. Ooh, poked away. The kick to Tatum. Shoots over Jackson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Celtics. They're up by
The Grizzlies, 23.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got John Conchar. Also Tyus Jones out there. And it's Aldama in at the 4. That one drops. He ties it up.
Shooting for Memphis, Zaire Williams.
That one misses.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
And it's Brogdon missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Williams. And the officials call the over the back. A little too aggressive there.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard. But you'd like to see him get better position.
Now, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Drives to the hoop. The shot off that time. Good D by Clark. Down low. Tipped. White with the steal. Aldama grabs the board. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon is not known for elite athleticism, but let him get around the cup and he's thinking score.
Jones against White. Williams on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Williams punches it home.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to him.
It is, B.A. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
Williams up top. Williams defending. And Williams punches it home.
You know, that's using speed and quickness to combat size. By the time the defense reacts, it's far too late.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Brogdon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you love to see Malcolm Brogdon take advantage of that frame, capitalizing in close.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Here's Conchar. Back to Williams. Solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to White. For the lead. Here's Cornette. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And they'll get another chance. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Boston. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Outside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Danilo Gallinari.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Celtics.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Those block shot numbers are big as well, guys, sending a clear message. We are not going to be scored on easily.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Kicks it out to Smart. The 3 is up. Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 12 points in the game.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Outside for Moran. The shake with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Horford finds Smart. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Tatum against Bain. A nice shot by Tatum. And now a 3-point Celtic lead.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
The 3 from Bain. That shot, no good. The shot, no good. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Celtics out in front, leading by 3.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Memphis foul.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was the previous play, as everyone was saying, in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now Morant. Outside Bane. This one for three. That shot off the mark. And Boston going the other way now. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Brown passes to Horford. Brown against Bane. Horford, a screen on Bane. 5 to shoot. Back to Horford. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And the basket by Bane. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Outside Morant. Williams grabs the board. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Brown passes to Smart. Now here's Horford. Left side Tatum. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Now it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talked about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He focused on perimeter play at both ends. On D, he wants to prevent open looks from deep. And at their own end, he thinks they can create better shots with better ball movement. We'll see if he gets his wish. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Back to Morant. Driving in, and then Morant with the dunk.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Smart passes to Brown. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Morant. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brooks drives in. Pass to Jackson. It's stolen by Tatum. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Morant, pass to Bane. 3-pointer off the mark. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Outside Tatum. From beyond the arc and then some. And now a 6-point Celtic lead.
How about that? The quick feet, quick thinking makes the play an easy one on screen and roll action for Jason Tatum.
Let's see who expected to be the loudest for a free T-shirt.
Fourth quarter of play and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Bain finds Horens.
Entertainment. Once again, Celtics faithful.
Smart grabs a miss. Smart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Williams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. And here's Adams. Shot to stop the run. Smart grabs a miss. Outside, Brown. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Tatum. Here's Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum drives in.
Well, Steven Adams will make you think twice if you're coming near the cup. He will send it back.
Horford with a steal. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. From deep. The shot no good. And so it's Boston with the W. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd.
About this, what you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Towns. And Boston with the rebound. Left side, Brown. Tatum's shot is off. Prince Prince against Brown. Prince kicks to Towns. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Horford.
Team foul. Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
And Towns drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Tatum. It's tipped.
Excellent toughness on the defense. End, and that's what Prince does. He's got size and he's got the will to defend at a high level.
Towns, the pass to Prince. Brown against Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Towns kicks to Edwards. Prince dishes to Russell. Out to Edwards. Another shot. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Williams. Outside Tatum. Horford up top. Back to Tatum. Over Edwards. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here he goes. And he goes big with the dunk right over Al Horford.
Doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Tatum drives in. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Outside Edwards. In the teardrop. Some solid defense from Brown. For Boston, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Horford finds Williams, and it's Williams with the jam.
Boy, he's got such outstanding vision for a big guy, and he's a willing passer. He knows the importance of keeping the ball moving.
Here's Edwards, reverses, and no good that time. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry, and he's deeply invested in the team's success. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the slam dunk by Russell.
Boy, deceptive athleticism that Russell has for a point guard. This young man is sneaky in his ability to get up.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, he showed everybody that he could start over.
It's stolen by Brown. Loads it up for Williams. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Edwards passes to Gobert. Edwards inside, guarded by Smart. Brown against Russell. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. At the elbow, Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Williams can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Edwards kicks to Prince. Pass to Gobert. Out to Russell. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Tatum passes to Horford. Back to Tatum. Trains it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 6 points.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. And he's done that with a lot of lab work.
now here's Prince. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
The 3 from Tatum. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Minnesota. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Here's Tatum. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Russell feeling it out a bit. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You like what you have there. Russell crafty with the dribble.
Brown outside. Outside Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by Boston. Edwards with it, and it's Horford picking him up. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards against Smart. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Rebound by the Celtics.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Really hard to slow Tatum down on his drive because he's relentless. I mean, he's going to finish whether somebody's in his way or not. These guys are load offensively to deal with.
Now here's Towns. Russell dishes to Towns. Misses the layup.
Boy, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that layup.
Brown kicks to Smart. Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Tatum against Prince. Smart passes to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Tatum.
I tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Now, here is Russell. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
To the middle, here's Brown. Banked in off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
Outside, Towns. And the 3 off target.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Kicks it out to Prince. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Offensive rebound. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
It's Brown with the drive, and the basket is good. Brown's got the lead back up to 4 now for Boston.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 18. The Celtics, 22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
On the floor for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon out there with Derek White. Then there's Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Noel. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Celtics leading by 4. And White kicks to Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brogdon's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Noel. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
And it's White missing. The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. McDaniels passes to Noel. And there's the drive, and it's blocked, and they'll keep possession. Reed kicks to McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Reed over Williams. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. The pass to Gallinari. Pass to Cornette. Can't cash in from close range. Timberwolves trail by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Anderson passes to Noel. Dishes to McDaniels. And he uses the glass on the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Celtics have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. It's White on the wing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Locked in left side. The Celtics need to get a shot off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Celtics leading by 6.
And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
2 minutes.
And he banks in the layup.
Cool, calm, collected, and composed. That's exactly who Malcolm Brogdon is, even when he's inside with the big fella.
Here's Noel. Here's Reed. Good on the three-point shot. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And White kicks to Gallinari. Back to White. Out to Gallinari. Loads it up for Williams. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And he converts the layup. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Brown with it. He has 6. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Celtics lead by 7.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Russell passes to Edwards. Outside, Towns. Outside, Edwards. Horford against Towns. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by Horford. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Williams. This ball movement by Boston. Horford finds Brown. Driving inside. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Towns, and so it's Boston. Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams trying to break free. They get it back. The kick out to Tatum. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
Tatum takes some contact, but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
The drive by Russell. Out to Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Tatum finds Brown. And Tatum out top the key. Makes it off the glass. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Minnesota calls timeout. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Towns with the bucket.
You know, defensively, there's not a lot you can do in that situation. I mean, Towns is just so big and strong and long. Really hard to stop him in the paint.
Here's Tatum. He kicks it to Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. One-on-one fast break. Russell inside, guarded by Smart. Towns down low, working on Horford. Count that one. And it's 6 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You see Towns with those big mitts, able to control the basketball on the dribble. That's where the size of your hands can be a nice asset for you.
Wow, good.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Fourth quarter of play, we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Towns with it, now guarded by Tatum. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside, Towns.
Good job that time by Horford to contest without foul.
And it's Towns missing. Brown outside. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The previous play is
the action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Smart finds Tatum.
2 minutes.
Al Horford.
2 minutes.
Back to Tatum. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And you know, his height and quick release help Tatum do work in the post. Defense can only do so much.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Kicks to Prince. This is it to Gobert. Back to Prince. He dishes it to Russell. Fires for 3. The offensive rebound. Gobert. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
It's on Robert Williams. Daniels, he's checked in for Prince. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
The kick out to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Back to Gobert. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And the Timberwolves call time. They're trailing by 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Russell against Smart. The kick out to Towns. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. He's off from 3. Oh, one more huge basket to tie the game.
And what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Here's Tatum. He takes it in. Ooh. The coach's challenge has been issued. A game like this, under the line, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls, that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Not as easy as people think it is to keep your focus when there's so much riding on these free throws. Excellent work in the clutch.
And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. They break the hearts of every...
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the small forward. The putback, it's good on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Jackson with it. Stolen by Russell. It's Edwards with a drive. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Now here's Bain. Inside. Here's Jackson. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And the Grizzlies call time here. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Looking to win the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Moran against Russell. The 3 from Bain. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and find it. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Towns. Oh, the swat by Adams. On the break. Here's Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell against Morant. The 3 ball. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Russell, right wing. Towns down low, defended by Jackson. Russell, that's good.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Moran against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Outside Russell. And it's powered home by Towns.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Pass to Adams. Edwards against Bain. And slammed it home. And the foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I love the confidence of Desmond Bain in which he plays with. Not afraid of contact, plays right through it.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Now here's Brooks. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Towns down low. Jackson on it. The shot's good. Towns has got 6.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks.
Oh,
wait a second. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 7.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Minnesota?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Yeah, we got to talk about how pestering they've been on defense, forcing turnovers and finding ways to score off them.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the 3, small forward. It's Edwards with a drive. Again, the Timberwolves score.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
The 3 from Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota shooting the ball at 60%, an excellent average. Pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Bane against Edwards. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Morant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Outside for Morant. Driving to the basket, and they get it back. Adams, the pass to Jackson. He buries it from 3.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Bane against Edwards. It's Edwards on the wing. All sorts of time. Second chance effort. High post Towns. Clock at 6. Drops in the layup for 2. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter. In the past, you'd see coaches use the fire and brimstone approach. We don't see that much anymore, Smitty.
No, times have changed. It's still okay to get emotional and do some hard coaching, but now you have to stay in control, or sometimes you will lose the players' respect.
Outside for Brooks. From deep, Bane. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Morant, pass to Bane. Back to Morant. with the slam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Outside Edwards. He takes it in. Pass to Gobert. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And Edwards slams it in.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. It's deflected. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside for Russell. Lets it go from deep. Pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Now Morant. Outside Bane. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Jackson down low. Guarded by Edwards. And another miss by Memphis. Russell against Morant to the left side wing. Here's Towns. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's been all about Karl Anthony Towns from Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
We've got Brandon Clark. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Aldama in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Noel. Offline with a three. Pass to Clark. Back to Conchar. Now here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And he brings this game a little closer using the huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Going inside. Pass to Noel. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. Two important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Conchar rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
McDaniels can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Stolen by Reed. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Tipped. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And he can't hit the second. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Nifty move, and the layup is up and in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Clark. Crosses over.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Williams. Tries again. Here's Aldama. Outside, Anderson. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. Williams defending. And here's Anderson. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. McDaniels finds Reed. Misses from short range.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Outside Jones. To the paint. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Noel. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Noel. Here's the three. Drills it from deep. Noel's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Outside Jones. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Tyus Jones.
Jones hits them both. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Anderson for 3. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Kyle Anderson still has that little hitch in his jumper, but nice work off the catch and shoot.
Williams with the screen. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McDaniels. Count that one. McDaniels got his first bucket in this one.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
They set the pick with 1 on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Timberwolves, they've got Kyle Anderson, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the center position. Here's Noel, lets it go from the wing. Anderson can't get it to go. McDaniels against Clark, and he drives in, and he banks in the layup.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
It's been all Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. McDaniels from long range. Counted from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. And it's powered home by Towns.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance.
There was a hole in the defense, and the offense did a brilliant job to get an easy bucket out of it.
Russell with the ball. Over to the wing. Pass to Prince. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Here's Conchar, guarded by Edwards, and stolen by Gobert. And it's Russell on the drive. Here's Prince. Back to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Clock at 4. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. A line change here for Memphis. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Outside Morant. And that one's good.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Now Russell. Pass to Towns. The three. And they recover it. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's Brooks, guarded by Edwards. Here's Adams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What I like about Adams, he just knows where to be. Nice play.
1:51 left to play in the fourth quarter. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Brooks. And he lays it in on the break.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Yeah, he's a one-man show in transition. Impressive play, taking it right to the rim.
Pass to Towns. Over Jackson. Another miss by Minnesota.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 41 seconds left in the fourth. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bane against Russell. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. For three. Knocks down the long J.
More and more players are launching well beyond the arc. Add Dylan Brooks to that list.
Now here's Edwards. And here's Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.